welcome to GeoGuessr. We have the Strangelands crew here with Dr. Brian,
Hello.
the Pastafarian,
Greetings!
and Tulkas.
Rogues do it in the darkness. Rogues do where the sun don't shine. With a little drop of poison. Rogues do it from behind.
I
Is that
just
Katy
want
Perry?
to point out this is not the
I didn't
Buttermash
realize we were supposed
podcast.
to
We
sing
are
a
not
song. I would've
starting
prepared
with a
something.
song.
All right, we got GeoGuessr today. Let's start off with last week's champion. That would be, I think it was Nighty again. User Nighty from Reddit with 22,289. Is that his third week in the row? Or is that his second? Who's counting? I think that's Tulkas' job.
The power of the Horde.
I've been away for a few weeks, so no.
I
Congratulations
wasn't
to
there
Nighty.
last week as well.
Nobody was here last week. We didn't record. Anyways, we're ready to record today, and I say we jump right into it. Is everybody ready?
Ready?
I guess so.
Oh, I guess I should say, seed will be in the description below. You guys want to play along with us? Click on the seed. Tell us what your score is. Either put it in the comments or put it on the subreddit. Links will be in there. Anyways, let's get ready.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
So, after a week of, I wanted to say solitude, which is not right. After a week of abstaining from GeoGuessr and a week of abstaining videos, mainly due to the fact I was ill. I'm still a bit ill, so you might be able to hear it. Oh man, all of that screams Eastern Europe. Yeah. Really screams Eastern Europe. Was that a larder? Oh man. Yeah, somewhere like Romania is a good thing to. Oh, okay. No, this is. I think this is a Russian license plate because Bulgaria and Romania are in the EU now. So either the Ukraine or somewhere in Russia. Let's go for Samara. I'm not going for Kazan because everybody's going for Kazan. Yeah, still a bit ill, so sorry about my voice not being up to date. Up to date, that sounds weird. No, yeah, it's still a bit nasal, I should say. Anyways, yeah, back with GeoGuessr, and I love it. Okay, we're somewhere with 13. Yeah, but good thing is Russia uses the metric system, if I can find that. Well, there we go, 50 kilometers per hour, as it is meant to be. Yeah, but I think we're in Russia. Let's make the guess. Oh, not too far off. Not too far.
All right, so I drove quite a ways without being able to spot any kind of language on any kind of signs, but it seemed either Russian or Eastern European, and eventually I found a main road with some signs, and I saw Russian. I guess Kazan because I'm cheap, and I got 2,834. How'd you do, Brian?
I looked around and I couldn't really find any signs, but there was a license plate that wasn't quite fogged out or whatever, and it looked like it might have had some kind of like Cyrillic kind of script. And so again, I was thinking Eastern Europe, Russia, or whatever. And so at the last second, I just dropped pushpin near Moscow and got 3565.
There you go, pasta.
I saw the same license plate, I guess, on a, I think, white transporter. And I had it down in Romania first, but Romania and Bulgaria would have the blue European signs, or the little blue rectangle at one side. So I guessed near Samara because I didn't want to guess Kazan and got 2,862 points.
Wow, almost exactly what I got.
But
Tulkas.
a little bit more.
Just a little.
So I was planning on, I thought it looked super bleak, so I was guessing sort of like southwestern Russia, near the Black Sea sort of area. However, I found some signs leading to the nearest city, so I decided to do the whole, look around for the nearest city, and I looked at the time, and there was a minute left, and then 5 seconds later, apparently the time limit exceeded or something, because I got 0 points. Go me.
What? Did you glitch out?
No, it was just like, I guess I did not notice. Like, time flew, man. One moment there's 1 minute left. Next
you
moment
didn't-
there's 0
He was
minutes
singing a
left.
song to himself. You know how all this goes.
Ah, yeah, right.
So you didn't do a
Sounds
preliminary guess, is what you're saying?
No.
Oh, too bad. So sad. Round
Well,
two.
that time I spent doing a preliminary guess, that could be a crucial second, man. A crucial second. You gotta get that 8 p.m. strats up, yo.
Apparently, a crucial minute, not a crucial second.
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Second round. This looks, yeah, American. Driving on the right side. Yeah, the green signs were definitely in America. Interestingly, they got a Macedonia road. Centennial and Macedonia Road. Let's go down here. Yeah, we're definitely in America. Connection Corner. Whatever that means. Yeah. Oh my, totally American. Can't be any more American than this. And because it's very flat, I should say we're somewhere here in this area, so I will just guess somewhere in Nebraska. Centennial Road or whatever. 40 miles an hour, that was. Yeah, long and long roads. That is corn on one side, corn on the other side. Which one was the corn state again? I think it was Kansas and so on and so forth. Yeah, I really want to get to a sign other than the 40 miles an hour speed limit. What do we have here? Vote no for whatever. Oh, what was that there? One accord, tabernacle, church, whatever. Arrows crossing, no helpful signs, a lot of cars, 14 seconds left. Yeah, so Kansas, Nebraska, I will put it on Kansas. Let's make the guess. Oh, Indiana. Oh, Tolkien has an advantage here. Hopefully he scored that right.
What? Oh, I'm looking at Pasa's guess. All right. So, I don't know, it was obviously America, or at least it was, to me, it was pretty obviously America. And if you went down far enough, you did hit some cornfields, and that my preliminary guess was in Iowa.
Me too.
I eventually got to a main road, and I saw Muncie.
Me too.
I actually know Muncie is in Indiana.
Aww.
And the reason why I know that is because of the movie Kingpin. Have you guys seen Kingpin?
I've not.
Only heard of it.
The Amish guy in Kingpin was from, or not the Amish guy, the main character, Woody Harrelson, was from Muncie, Indiana.
Ah.
So I saw Muncie and I picked Indiana, and I was 2.8 kilometers away.
Wow. Great.
So 4,991. How'd you do, Brian?
Yeah, like I said, I saw the cornfields. I saw Muncie. I didn't know where Muncie was, and so I meant to refine my guess, but I ran out of time before I did, and so I had one somewhere in Iowa, and I only got 2771.
And you were in an Indiana or Iowa?
Iowa.
Okay. Pasa.
So I guess somewhere where it's very flat, so I guess Kansas, because of the cornfields and there were no hills nearby. I got 2,518 points.
Talkus?
Yeah, well, I live in Indianapolis, so, Muncie gets brought up a lot since it is close to Indianapolis. And I also saw the Muncie. And yeah, it looked like Indiana, a lot of corn and very flat. So I guessed, got 4,993 points, too.
Oh, that's ridiculous. It's 2 points more than I did.
I was 2.1 kilometers away.
See, Mom and Dad watching all those movies paid off, damn it. Okay, round 3. Everybody ready?
Sure.
Ready?
Yay, Indiana!
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, next. Oh my. Middle of the desert, middle of nowhere. Yeah. Is there any anything of civilization. Seems to be cooler around there, so yeah, let's go there. Oh, what do we got here? Idar, Jadar, whatever. Doesn't seem very helpful. We're driving on the right side of the road. That is good. We have American-style trucks. Northern carriage? Is that what that says? Gardawine North. Well, whatever that means. Oh, there was a sign. Engine of Rosedale. So, wherever Rosedale is, I have no idea, actually. Okay. Now, we want that green sign. 70 miles an hour. Is that maximum? Yeah. Riding Mountain. Okay, we are in the US. Again. Riding Mountain. No idea where the Riding Mountain is. Prairie. Oh god, where was the prairie? Yeah. The prairie. Was it... I would like to guess Oklahoma because I read something, but not too sure. So please don't scream at me. I am horrible with anything American. Yeah. Oh, we are... This is a Highway 5. Is a Highway 5 in Oklahoma? Nope. That really doesn't look like it. Oh.
Alright, so
What?
that one, I don't know, it was pretty easy if you went the right way, I suppose, because there was a straight sign for Manitoba. And,
Oh no.
Oh.
And there was a junction, Highway 5 and Highway 261. I was 756 meters away for 4,998.
Oh, wow.
How'd you do, Ryan?
I'll start mine off by saying I got 0.
Uh-oh.
So I went the wrong way down the road, apparently. Didn't see any signs. Saw what looked like an octagonal stop sign, and so I was thinking United States, Arizona, somewhere dry and arid. But just kept going down the road, could not find any signs. And with 10 seconds left, with my marker in Arizona, I saw a speed limit sign that just had like a 70 in a white box. I was like, crap, it isn't the US. It's either Canada or Australia. And so I quickly jumped to Australia. I put a pin down there, and then time expired.
Oh, no.
Yikes.
Oh, that stinks.
That's karma for Damsel Dog, you monster.
How'd you do, Pasta?
Well, horrible as well, because I saw a truck that had something with prairie on it, and I read something about the Wild West, like a documentary magazine, a few weeks ago, and it was somehow linked to Oklahoma, the Indians being moved there, yada yada. Was it about a land run? Anyways, I plucked it down somewhere in Arizona and tried to find anything useful, but I would never have guessed Canada. Never. So, 1653.
That's not too bad, considering. How'd you do, Talkus?
Alvarez is ready to record BTW, but I placed it randomly in Manitoba, and I guess I happened to be close because I got 4,639 points. Woo.
Nice.
Yep. Nice.
Good job. Alright, next round. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, I'm not doing too good today. Red Earth, so... Oh, somebody... Hello there. Yeah. Highly pigmented, so... I think we're somewhere in Latin or South America. Yeah, this... Yeah, oh, no. No. We're somewhere in Asia. These look more Thai, Vietnamese, anything like that. No Thai or Bazua? Puerto Rico! Okay, whatever. Where's Puerto Rico? Honestly, I have no idea where Puerto Rico is. No idea. There's Puerto Rico. Okay. So, we're somewhere inland, and we have a few hills. Apparently, beef crossing. I mean cows, not beef. Beef is the meat. The cows are the animals. Yeah, and I think this one. 30 miles? Is there a thing called Topaz somewhere? I honestly have no idea of any cities or anything on Puerto Rico. Topaz, Rio, Puerto Rico. Oh, this road is called like this. So I think has to be a road that is somehow going there? What the actual...
Oh, wow. Was that Guatemala or is that Mexico?
What the freaking hell?
It is in Mexico. So, yeah, I don't know. I was driving down the road. I wasn't sure if it was going to be Brazil or Mexico, but then eventually I found some signs that looked Spanish and not Portuguese. And if you go down far enough, you do eventually see a street sign for Highway 307. And apparently 307 is an awfully long road. Wait a minute, I don't see how far west does it go, unless there's two 307s. Anyway, I found 307 in western central Mexico and got 2120. How'd you do, Brian?
I went against my better judgment. So first off, I did see a sign that was Spanish and then forgot about it later. And I ended up picking Brazil, which is Portuguese. And so if I'd thought about that, obviously that part was wrong. And I also thought it looked like the shadows. I was still in the northern hemisphere based on the sun. But for whatever reason, against my better judgment, I picked Brazil, even though I said it's probably Central America. And so, yeah, I only got 169.
Don't. Pasta.
Horrible. So I saw a few signs. They said Puerto Rico.
Really?
Indeed. Guess where I placed my marker? On Puerto Rico, and got 911 points. There were several signs saying Puerto Rico or even Rio de... or something saying road to Puerto Rico or something, so I assumed this was on Puerto Rico and some of the streets going through the country or the island or whatever. Yeah, so hooray and such.
Has Google Maps driven through Puerto Rico?
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
So
I don't know.
I don't really go by that.
How'd you do, Talkus?
Puerto Rico, my heart's devotion, may it sink back in the ocean. Yay.
What the actual...
So for me, it was basically, the big crux of the issue is, I saw a bunch of street signs, and the big thing is to try to identify whether it is Portuguese or if it is Spanish. And I thought some of the words looked Portuguese, which I suppose shows how much I know. And I guessed northern Brazil-ish, kind of, and got 102 points.
So, what I go by mostly is the Chow, the CAO,
Yeah.
and the C's got that, I don't know what it's called, but it's got the little flappy thing on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually found in Portuguese and not Mexican. Or
I saw a sign
Spanish.
that said Bonita, Bonita, and I was like, okay, that's definitely Spanish.
Yeah, what is Bonita? I saw that too.
Good.
Oh.
I don't want to hear about your little flappy things, Fixer.
It's the C's little flappy thing.
Even so. Good work!
Moving on.
Round 5, I believe we're on. You guys ready?
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go!
Well, that was a horrible guess, and... well, this might be Australia, judging from the image quality. The double line and all that. Yeah, there was a crossing. We're driving on the right side of the road. I can't see a bloody thing. No, we are in the US. 35 miles an hour. This is definitely a US American thing. Seriously, Why would you go for 35 miles an hour? Just round it off, make 30 or 40 miles an hour, but why 35? That doesn't even make sense. Anyways, yeah. No idea where we actually are. Image quality doesn't really get better. Was that a giant meteorite coming down? Something Hess. This is the Forrest Gump house. Seriously, this is the Forrest Gump house, I think. This looks entirely like the Forrest Gump house. Where was Forrest Gump located? I have to... Was it Illinois? Just for the heck of it. No. Alabama? Yeah, I think it was Alabama. Anyways. It was nearly right. Okay, we were in Florida. Cool.
I almost got tricked hardcore on that because I was pretty convinced it was Australia. And after a while driving down the road, I was starting to think, this is probably some backwoods place in America. And I saw a sign that said 55 on it, but I couldn't read anything else. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't think Australia does 55 kilometers per hour on any of their highways. So I thought maybe that's miles per hour because that's a popular American speed limit. And
yeah,
eventually,
the 5 at the end is only with miles per hour. Don't know why you do that, but yeah.
Because we're goofy.
Indeed.
So I eventually saw a car driving on the right side of the road, and I plopped it in Northern California because I saw those giant trees. And I don't know what those trees have any business doing in Florida, but apparently they are. So I got 528. What'd you do, Brian?
So fortunately, I saw those giant trees, and I said I was thinking West Coast, but then I looked at some of the other trees, and I was like, well, it could be East Coast. And then I saw a palm tree. And once I saw the palm tree, I was like, it's definitely Florida. And so I started with a guess kind of in South Florida, and I just decided it looked closer to the north, and I tried to place a pushpin quickly near Tallahassee as time was expiring, and ended up about 300 kilometers away and got 4114.
Oh, not bad. Wow. I didn't expect anybody to get a good guess on this one. Pasta, what'd you do?
So I was running around pretty much without a clue. I knew it had to be the US because I found a road sign with 35 miles an hour. But I didn't know where. So somehow I got to a house which from afar looked exactly like the house from Forrest Gump. Really, exactly. So I think, Fixer, if you'll check my video footage, you will recognize it. So I plucked it down near Birmingham in Alabama because I had a faint remembrance that he was from Alabama. Not too sure, though.
I think you're right. I think he was.
He was from Alabama, right? When he tells, not Penny. What's she called again?
Jenny,
not Penny.
Close enough.
When he calls Jenny that she should go back to blah 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 Alabama. Yeah, I remembered that. So plucked it down 307 kilometers away, 4093 points.
Not too shabby. How about you, Talkus?
So I was, I mean, it helps that, Brian has lived in Florida, but and probably live there right now. Ooh, conspiracy theory time. But yeah, I was just, going along. I didn't see any of your big trees. I saw that at the beginning it looked like there was a pine tree farm or something. I don't even know. I was going to guess Tennessee, and then I looked at the time and I saw there was 4 seconds left. So I hadn't zoomed in or anything, so I just made a heroic stab towards the United States and picked Indiana randomly and got 2,507 points, yeah.
Those amazing Indiana tall trees.
Well, I was going to guess Tennessee, and I didn't see the tall trees. And
I would never have guessed those to be in Florida. But anyways, let's find out our scores.
Oh boy.
I started out pretty good, but I failed the last couple, and I ended up with 15,471. Brian?
Well, I completely failed that one where I got one in Australia. The rest were not so bad, other than the Brazil. If I'd gotten that one in Mexico, I might have done well, but I got 10,619.
Pasta.
12,037.
And Paucus.
I should like to note that this demonstrates sort of like the the imbalance of Europe and pasta, because when we don't have one that's in Europe, then pasta falls short. You know, he ain't just it's ain't just that he's better than me. It's that it's imbalance. But I got 12,241, and that is good for me because I don't think that even if I had guessed my Russian guess, that I would have beaten Fixers, and that means that that random zero guess at the beginning did not cost me the game, so that makes me happy. Yay!
Fixer, you're the big winner.
Woohoo!
Yay,
Celebrate.
congrats.
All right, if you guys played along with us, make sure you put your score in the comments below or over in the subreddit. We like to see how you guys did. Thank you guys for watching. See you next week.
Bye.